This is Funky Worms, and this is my Computer Security for Poker Players series. This video is going to cover proper online behavior, and I know that's somewhat of a general term, but basically I'm going to cover a lot of the pitfalls in where I see a lot of people making mistakes online. So first, a list of things to avoid. Avoid any sites that deal in pirated content. So cracked software, games, illegal torrents. Other than these things being illegal, they are very likely to mess up your computer, and if not steal your information, at least they're going to make your life not very fun until you get them cleaned up. Avoid installing sketchy software, and I really define sketchy as being obviously it's going to include pirated content, but it's also going to include junkware type of software, any sort of memory optimizer or registry cleaner. That's sketchy software. Just do not touch those programs. And a lot of the programs you will discover, for example, if you want something to convert some sort of media file to a different sort of media file, and you just Google for that, many of the results are going to give you what I consider to be junk software. There are almost always a very good open source alternative to those software. You should also avoid installing any plugins unless you are expecting them. No random site that you click from Facebook is going to require a codec update. If you can't describe to me what a codec is, you should probably never be downloading any codecs. It seems to be a very popular download package, but you really don't need them, and I'll show you why later. But Flash, Java, Shockwave codecs should be almost avoided completely. Any update for Windows Media Player should only be downloaded from the official sites. Avoid clicking links in email. It's a perfect way to become a victim of a phishing attempt. Phishing is where a site pretends to be a legit site, but is really just intended to get your username and password. Don't download any email attachments unless they're expected. Really, if you can avoid downloading email attachments at all, that would be best, unless you 100% know who they're coming from and are expecting them. So my recommendations is stop using Internet Explorer. Just stop. That's all I can say. It's very unsafe. If you're still using Internet Explorer 6, you're really asking to get your computer infected. It's just incredibly unsafe. You should switch to Firefox. Google Chrome and Opera are reasonable alternatives, but I prefer Firefox because it allows you to run the NoScript extension. NoScript will block scripts, all kinds of scripts and plugins on any site unless you whitelist, which is add that site, give that site permission to run scripts. So in this video I'm going to give you a little example of what to avoid and show you how to install the NoScript Firefox extension, and then how to live with it, because apparently some people find it annoying. Okay, so I have a Firefox window open. I Google NoScript. I like to install my add-ons from the official Mozilla.org add-on site. So this is NoScript. We're going to add it to Firefox and click Install Now, and then restart Firefox. Okay, every time NoScript updates, you'll be taken to this page to let it know that NoScript has updated. Okay, so what's the difference with NoScript? You'll see you have this little S down here. By default, some sites are already whitelisted, known safe sites, such as Google and the add-on site at mozilla.org. So when the site's whitelisted, you'll get this S, blue S in a white circle. If we go to a site, we go to YouTube. Okay, you'll get a little pop-up down here that says scripts currently forbidden. We can go to options. I don't like to show this message. I just look at the little S to know what's going on with the scripts. So uncheck show message about block scripts. Okay, so if I click on a link, you see that it looks like you have JavaScript turned off or an old version of Flash Player. Well, technically I do have JavaScript turned off for this site, and you can see that the S has a big red circle with a line through it. If I allow YouTube, you see the red circle becomes smaller. That means that I've allowed some scripts on this page, but there are still some scripts that are not allowed. In order for the video to play, you have to allow this YT-IMG. That's another YouTube domain. And once you do that, then you get the regular Okay, so when all the scripts are allowed on a page, you get this white circle with an S again. And so, you know, a lot of different sites are going to essentially be broken until you allow scripts on the top level domain, such as in this case YouTube, but we had to allow the other domain YT-IMG for YouTube. But it's really, once you allow it, YouTube will always be allowed. You can temporarily allow some scripts, but you should not allow scripts on sites that you do not trust. So if you're a frequent stumbler, like you stumble upon and you're going to a lot of domains that you don't necessarily trust, I definitely recommend NoScript. If you're a frequent browser and you're clicking links willy-nilly, you should definitely be using NoScript. Just another example for NoScript here. I've gone to Justin.tv. As you can see, nothing appears to be loading. That's because I have scripts completely blocked on this site. But if I allow Justin.tv, we'll see that everything comes to life. And you may find that you need to enable some other scripts for some more functionality of the site to work. You may find NoScript to be a pain, but it's really much less of a pain than even antivirus or personal firewall, and it will probably protect you much better. As a matter of fact, I think that if everyone were using Firefox with NoScript, all of the Facebook viruses or worms would essentially not exist. It would be nearly impossible to catch those things if people were running Firefox with NoScript. So in the next part of this video, I'm going to show you how to find high quality programs without downloading sketchy and or cracked software. So check out part 2.